Alright, so I heard your feedback about the in my last video about raiding, free-to-play defenses, and all that. Experiment with some different teams. That will be on the way. It's just gonna have to be stalled for a little bit because I need the mod removal event. Obviously, without that, I can't really do that, so that's gonna be put on hold. So I'll go with the War Wheel, Machine's Blessing, or whatever you call it, and the fucking Halloween event. So first of all, you got the war tokens. Now, Scopely specifically said these would be meta characters. Now, do I think these are meta characters? Yes and no. So we'll start with Diego. He's the best prize in there. Outstanding character. Probably one of the best characters in the game. His debuff, his impair, his leader skill, it's amazing. You know, I love my Diego. He's great. Second of all, you got Pamela. Pamela is very weird. She's in a very weird state at the moment. So her leader skill is green and red, get 40 defense, 40 HP. Now, the problem is most S classes are ranged. That means red and blue. So Pamela gets counted very heavily from S class, and S class are meta. Like, you got Krista, you got Priya, you got Raulito. There's probably one more I'm missing. So Pamela, she's alright for free to play, but she's not meta. Her air is meh. Her active's meh. The only thing she's got running is she's got a stun weapon. That's it. So then you got Mike. I mean, he's alright for SR. His AR is okay with the camouflage, but yet again, not meta. He's just nice for SR, that's it. Meta, in my opinion, can be used mostly in any game mode. Something that you will rely on. Something that is so good you cannot avoid not using it, you know? So then the last prize, Harper. Harper is Gen 1, doesn't make a difference. She's disarm, defense down, attack down, stun weapon. She's great. Now, will I be pulling on the wheel? No. Why? I've got three out of the 4 characters. It's not worth me gambling for Harper. Yeah, she's fantastic, but she's not worth the gamble, in my opinion. When next time round, there could be something even better for me to go for. So for the first War Wheel, I would say 2 out of 4 is meta. Is it a good War Wheel? It's okay. If you get Diego or Harper, it's great. But if you get the other two, it's not going to change your game, if I'm being completely honest. So we'll go on to the Machine's Blessing. Now, I had a problem with this event. The milestones were shitty characters. Overall, Machine's pretty meh. She's not gonna be useful in the S class era. If she was released a couple months back, she might have had some use. But as it is, she will not be good. It's like Axel. He was good when he was released, but as time went on, he just got worse and worse. And also, they fucked up the choice boxes. Well done, Scopes. Another thing I had a problem was the amount of collectibles you got were piss poor. You were getting like 4 or 5 if you were lucky. I think the highest I saw was 10. But they should have bumped it up. So considering like how hard it is for free to play and pay to play to get collectibles, well, not really pay to play. There's a lot more options, but the way of getting collectibles at the moment is just really sparse, if you will. It's really hard, and 3 or 4 I pull is really bad. But what I did like about the event was the roadmaps. Now, I was really low on walkie-talkies and school bags, but now I'm back up to like 20-ish from doing the roadmaps. Another good thing was, in one of them you could get a raid energy and a territory refill, which is great. You also got some 5-star tokens in there as well. So the roadmaps were not bad, but the amount of energy you needed to run them was ridiculous. It's a can per roadmap, and it's every 2 hours, so it was rough. So Machine event, meh. Not great, not bad. It could have been way better. Now, here's the juicy one. So if you guys were around last Halloween, you'll remember, I think it was horror tokens or something like that. and they were giving them away in events, and I think I had 2 pulls. Now, I think it was 90 something percent for a 5-star, and a small percent for a 6-star ascendable, well, 5-star ascendable. Exactly the same, but this time it's even worse. Last event was pay to play, and it was shit, but this is a steaming pile of shit. Now here we go. Oh, hello. So a rare trainer, I think that's a Brady. Uncommon, I think that's a Bert. And collection items, that's Red Velvet Cake. So you've got a 3% chance of getting something good. So you can probably see the problem there. 6 free pulls, you're not getting something good unless you're extremely lucky. Now, you could say Red Velvet Cake is good. Yeah, it is good if you can use it. So we'll have a look at the amount of cake I have. I can't use it. Like, I've got so much fucking cake, I can't use it. I've only been able to use it 3 times. Bruce Allen Cooper from a War Wheel. Dr. Stevens, I pulled him. Cameron, the Bide character, I pulled him. So if I didn't pull those 2 characters, I would have had 1. Now, I know many free-to-play players or semi-paid-play players are in the same position. Unless you've got a stacked roster, most of these cake collections are going to be useless to you. Like, put in fucking, I don't know, like, a Shiva. Put in yellow Shiva and green Shiva or something. Something that everyone has. Or like, every month, at least have 1 free-to-play character, so at least some cake can be used. Because at the moment, what am I meant to do with my cake? Fucking nothing. Like, I don't know. Overall, the Halloween event, it's a steaming pile of shit. Like, it's like going trick-or-treating, you put your hand in the bucket, and you see the sweets on top, and you're like, oh, I want to get a big handful. So you go right down to the bottom, and then you feel like some mushy shit. Like, it looks good up top, but the closer you look, the deeper you go, the more shit you see. Like, it's horrible, this event. Like, Doc, like, Governor, he's alright. Alpha is shit. Dale's good. Tobin's been around everywhere. Jesse's alright. Like, Olivia's fantastic. But Denise can suck a mouldy chode. The amount of times I pulled her. And then you got Sherry. Like, if those were the only characters in the wheel, it would be great. You get your 6 pulls, and that's those 600 tokens will contribute to 1 pull in this wheel. With no bullshit, just the ascendables, it would be a great event. But no, Scopely are just disabled, and they just can't give good rewards. They've got to make it pay to play or a small percentage to get anything worthwhile. So overall, these events are bad. The War Wheels is mediocre, but apart from that, I don't know. War token should be the next war prize. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know when my next video will be, but until then, peace out.